Hi everybody, welcome back to Golf with Michelle. When we have golfers hitting about 20-30 yards further than us on the golf course, we will tend to rush our downswing and try to hit it hard with our hands, our wrists, and sometimes our shoulders as well. So today, I'm going to teach you how to find the optimum speed for your downswing in order for you to swing freely, but definitely hit it further than just using your hands only. There's a few common mistakes that I see in golfers. Number one, we have too short of a backswing. What causes a short backswing is when we sway our hip towards the right side on the backswing, we tend to shorten our backswing as well. Because if you don't rotate enough, it's very hard to get the club to a good position at the top. And some of us tend to focus too much on the downswing. We try to rush the downswing. We ended up taking the club really short and then just rushing it through. Okay? That will not create any momentum. It definitely affects the speed of the downswing. On the opposite, we take too long of a backswing. How we get too long is where we try to swing it fast, we swing it fast back as well. So you see some golfers just yanking the club back because they want to swing fast, right? But you don't realize that if you swing it fast back, it's just going to slow down the downswing. We end up forcing to get the arms back on plane and then only speed up. The other problem is not knowing the sequence of the downswing, okay? When you get to a good position at the top, we are supposed to start with the lower body, where the weight is supposed to shift towards the left side, the knee is supposed to go, and then the hip, and then the upper body, and then the hands, and then the club. But some of us tend to rush it from the top too fast. We start to swing our arms and our wrists at the ball. That would definitely affect the sequence, and with the wrong sequence, you won't be able to swing the club at a good speed as well. Now I'm going to show you a few drills on how to find the optimal speed for your downswing. It's very important that we store our energy on the way back and have a really good rhythm. If we don't have the energy and a good rhythm, we won't be able to swing as fast as we want. So for people that having too short of a backswing or too long of a backswing, it's the same drill. This is what I call the 1 to 5 drill. I would like you to take about a count to 4 to get to the top of the backswing. So for people that have a really short backswing, you might just count 1 till you're here already. So I would like for you to count 1, 2, 3, 4, where you get to the top. So you can see that the club is in somewhat pretty good position, right? So if people that are having too fast of a backswing, again, if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, it actually gives you time to rotate the body and get to a good position as well. So it's going to look like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for people that are having too short of a backswing or too long of a backswing, it's going to be the same drill. So work on this and hopefully your rhythm will improve from there. The next drill will be working on the sequence of the downswing. So it's very important we know the sequence of the downswing. Assume that you're in a very good position at the top. So on the downswing, my left knee go first, and then my hip, and then my upper body, and then the hands, and then the club. Okay, so some of us tend to use too much of hands, we rush with our hands, then the sequence will be off. So it's really important that you work on the sequence. So this is a drill that I'd like to show you. Put your right hand under your left hand, okay? Right hand under your left, and then get to the top of the backswing. And your right hand is going to restrict the left hand from coming down, right? At this position, I want you to focus on starting with the lower body first, okay? Lower body. So from here, my knee goes first, and then my hip, and then my upper body, and then my hands. So you can work on this at home, just looking in the mirror, get to a setup position, get to the top, and then go with the lower body, knee. When you get your knee going and your hip going, you feel like your weight is start shifting to the left, okay? Your weight is going to start shifting to the left. So from here, this, the hip, and then the upper body. And then from this position, the club head, the hands is going to take over, all right? So this is a drill that you can work on to improve the sequence of your downswing. The drill that I've just mentioned where the right hand is under the left is to get you to feel how the sequence of the downswing should be. But now, technically, the downswing starts before my club gets to the top of the backswing. So technically, before the club reaches to the top of the backswing, my lower body starts going, my weight starts shifting towards the left side. So it kind of flows, okay? If I wait till I get to the top of the backswing, over here, and then I start my downswing, sometimes we get a bit over the top, and then we start to use our hands. Because when we are stopped here, we tend to start with our upper body. So it's really important that you get to the top of the backswing. It has to flow in some way. So the sequence, before you get to the top of the backswing, the hip has to go already. Okay. There's a drill to work on this, which is what I call the step drill. This is how it's gonna go. Feet together, get to a setup position. I'd like for you to do the 1 to 5, the count of 1 to 5 drill. At the count of 3, I would like you to start the downswing already by stepping to the left side, okay? So it's gonna go 1, 2, 3. You see, at 3, it's still going to 4, right? So 1, 2, 3. Before I get to the top, I'm already stepping towards the left side. So I'm basically starting my lower body already. Feet together. 1, 2, 3. Okay. This will help you to work on your sequence. Once again. 1, 2, 3. So with this drill, you'll be able to swing your club in sync. Swing smooth to hit it further. It is very true because we need to make sure we have the right sequence and a good momentum and store enough energy in order to swing it smooth to achieve our optimum speed. How to achieve optimum speed, we just gotta make sure we drill it out. It's very hard just to think about it. So when you're on the driving range, I always advise golfers to actually spend some time working on the drills, do it slowly, do not rush it through, try to train the muscles. So when you go on a golf course, it should happen naturally, okay? On the golf course, I suggest you just only have one swing thought. It could be anything. For me, it could be just a weight shift, or it could be the hip turn, or it could be more chest turn, or the hinge, or anything. So you just want to have one swing thought and just gotta make sure you swing it at the correct sequence and the same rhythm all the time. With doing that, you will be able to achieve your optimum speed. Alright guys, that's all I have for today. I hope that this video will be able to help you achieve your optimum speed, hit it further, more consistent, and enjoy golf more. Alright, if you guys do have any questions, please leave me a comment, give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys again soon.